Boxes filled with abandoned Cape Cormorant chicks, filling every available space at Sandkop. Staff and volunteers are working around the clock to save as many of these birds, which are listed as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. On hearing about the crisis unfolding on Robben Island, an intervention was imperative. The chicks are still too young to fend for themselves and had to be saved. Not only were they exposed to the blistering sun, they were also predated upon by kelp gulls and ibises also breeding on the island.
If the predation wasn't happening, they would certainly die of heat exhaustion and dehydration. We did wait, on the first evening, we did wait to see whether the parents would come back. So we waited until 8 p.m. that evening, and I actually spent the night on Robben Island with Andile, our ranger, and we waited to see, and there was nothing. The parents did not return for their chicks.
Sandkop's research department suspects that lack of food could be the main reason for the abandonment.
Cape Cormorants rely on eating anchovy and smaller sardine, and we know that 2020 was a terrible year for fishing. They have to compete obviously with commercial fisheries, and lack of food is the primary reason that's driving the decline of most of our seabird species.
On admission to Sandkop's Seabird Hospital, each chick is weighed and hydrated to quickly stabilize and reduce stress. They are then placed in designated pens according to weight. Thereafter, they all need to be fed a mixture of seafood that is prepared by Sandkop staff and volunteers. It will take 2 to 3 months for these young birds to be old enough and strong enough to be released back into the wild. During that period, Sandkop will need all the assistance they can get. They need volunteers, food, and medicine for the chicks, as well as assistance with loads of laundry to keep the chicks warm, dry and clean. With a little help from everyone, these young feathered friends could soon join the flocks of cormorants flying in formation along our coastline. Linky Bierman, SABC News, Cape Town.